Alright guys, this is Willy. Willy is my Brachypelma albopilosum, whom I don't really get to see as much as I would like. Willy is a bit secretive, but we're gonna see. Can't give Willy a super worm here. Almost got it. Almost got it. Digging for it. Wow. I think Willy got it. Maybe. You can see those hairs on the back legs. Very fluffy. Alright, Willy is almost upside down. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't know if I should drop in another one or not. Maybe we should. I don't think it'll hurt. Even if Willy didn't get that other one. We'll get that one. Willy's moving around. Maybe over here. Oh. Okay, well, Willy definitely got that one. So we will move on. Alright, now we're looking at Silva. Silva is my Nandu Chromatus. Recently got a upgraded enclosure here, as you can see. This one's a little bit bigger than the ones you guys are used to seeing Silva in, but I assume Silva is going to be still just as hungry as ever. There we go. And we got a good shot of Silva. I'm going to fill this water dish. even though it's filled with dirt. I'll have to remove that later. I don't want to mess with it right now. Let's see if Silva will give us a dance or something here. Pretty fast growing species, but it's been pretty fun. Voracious eater. No dance, just gonna take it down in the hole. Fair enough. Yeah, that was Silva. And yeah, I guess we'll move on. Alright, next up, not super easy to see. Had a little bit of a mini freak out when we opened the enclosure here. But this is the enclosure for Midas. Midas is my Nandu Trifepi, or the Brazilian Blonde. Hopefully we can get Midas to come out, because Midas is really pretty, and I would like you guys to see. There we go. Also very fluffy. Sorry if the dubia are being too loud. Won't be a problem very much longer. Yeah, when I got Midas, Midas was extremely tiny. I'll insert a picture here. And so, yeah, it's been really rewarding watching Midas grow. And grow she has. She's been growing. I mean, she doubled in size each time she molted. She's one I typically keep the lid on when I fill the water dish, because she relentlessly will attack the water. So I'm going to fill her water dish, but I will put the lid on first. As she crunches away at this dubia here. Yeah, glad we got to get a good look at Midas. We'll let her enjoy her meal, and we'll move on to the next tarantula. Alright, this is the enclosure for Rathalos. Rathalos is my Megaphobema robustum, which is the Brazilian giant red leg, I believe, is the common name. I haven't been able to get really good footage that much of Rathalos, but we're going to try here. Hey, there we go. Now, a couple times I've fed Rathalos. I've seen Rathalos either ignore food or grab food and then let go of it. So I'm definitely noticing that Rathalos is ending up being one of my picky eaters, which will happen. Sometimes you'll come across a tarantula that doesn't want to eat the particular feeder that you have, and you'll learn which ones like what feeder. And sometimes you gotta buy some extra special feeders for some of your teas. So I've been trying to figure out. Last time Rathalos didn't want a worm. This time a worm was exactly. I think Rathalos definitely likes prey that is on the smaller side. So you know, a lot of my tarantulas, I can give them prey that's pretty close to their own size, and they seem to have no problem with it or seem to actually prefer it. But I'm thinking that Rathalos tends to like prey that is smaller. So I went with a little bit smaller of a superworm, and it seems to have worked. So I'm going to mark that in my notes so that I know that going forward next time. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a a little bit better footage of Rathalos out and about in the future. If you don't already, follow my Instagram. I do have a really good picture of Rathalos that I put up not too long ago. So if you want to see what that looks like, go ahead and check it out. But we'll move on here. All right. This one is my Brachypelma emilia. This one is named Ancho. Let's see if we can't get Ancho to eat a superworm as well. I'm going to try to place the superworm kind of out here. See if maybe we can get Ancho to come out. Here we go. I think that's our best bet. Yep. Oh. Well, I was hoping Ancho would actually come out and show his or herself a little bit more than that, but I guess that's all we're gonna get. I will, I'll take it. I'd rather see them eat than leave prey at the entrance, without it being taken. So, So you guys got to see a flash of Ancho's legs. We'll move on. Alright, here's another one that is going to probably just be a flash of legs. This is the enclosure for my Cirrocosmus rete, or rete, named Smore. Yep, just a flash of legs. This is a pretty reclusive little dwarf tarantula. Really pretty, but not out a whole lot. I do see it every now and again come out and get a drink and walk around a bit, but mostly just likes to stay in the burrow. I do believe it's female. And I do believe it's probably already pretty close to full size because they don't get very big. So I'll be keeping an eye out for a mature male of this species, and hopefully a boy can get her to come out of her hole. But let's move on. Alright, this is the enclosure for my M. balfouri communal setup. I have 3 of them in here. And I have been seeing an awful lot of them lately. That is, in comparison to what I had saw in the beginning. They're still not out all the time. But I have had luck lately with getting them to come out to eat. So we're going to try that. See if maybe we can't coerce one to come out here. Now, last time I did see most of them, they all were getting pretty fat, so we might not be super successful because I think some of them, if not all of them, are getting pretty close to molting. So we might not have amazing luck, but we will sure try. They've been making new holes everywhere. But if not, we will just drop in 3 worms here and they will get them later if they want them. Oops. Ooh, got a reaction here at the bottom. Try to move down here. Well, you guys kind of saw it there. Last time I fed them, I actually did. Oh. Man, I just can't seem to get one on camera. Last time I fed them, one of them grabbed the food, and then another one came out and tried to take the food from it, and then they were fighting for a second. It was pretty awesome. And really, interactions like those are the kind of things that you kind of hope to see when you get one of these communal setups going. But yeah, so got to see a little bit of some feet and some fang. It's more than I think I've gotten on video with these guys since I got them. So, but yeah, I think another molt we might actually be looking at having to rehouse them. So that'll be fun. But let's move on. All right, this is the enclosure for Cthulhu, my Poecilotheria metallica. And that's the butt of Cthulhu disappearing there. But we are going to try to lure Cthulhu out with a super worm here. So let's see if we can have some luck. A little bit. Alright, maybe I can turn the enclosure and we can get a look. I was hoping Cthulhu would turn around and grab that. Without freaking out too much. But getting to be a pretty decent size. Yep, can't really see much. There's a molt back there that I can't even get to. Pretty secretive little one here. So let's, I'm going to top off the water dish and, yeah, we'll move on. Hopefully I can get some better footage in the future of Cthulhu. But I do have pictures on the Instagram. Alright, this is Deku, my Salmopoeus camberjack, suspect female, and we're gonna see if Deku would like. Let's see here. Do we do? Yeah, we're gonna do a dubia. Just to see. It all depends on if I can get one. They are not easy to get with tongs. Either that or I haven't figured out the secret yet. Okay. So let's see. If she'll catch this dubia. Look at that. What a catch. That was awesome. She is quickly becoming one of my favorites. Other than that rehouse a couple videos back. But yeah, other than that, she's a great eater. Always out and about. Let's take a closer look. There she is. It's probably going to be her last feeding before she goes into pre-molt, I would assume, but we'll see. She's going to do a little spin and a happy dance for us. She's just going to spin her way down. Yeah, up till about her last molt, I mean, she mostly stayed pretty hidden, and she burrowed. This latest molt, when I put her in this enclosure, she dug a little bit, but it hasn't really even been in her little burrow. Mostly just stays out, and she stays down towards the bottom of this log. Pretty awesome. I kind of don't want to move on just because I could sit here and watch her, which I might after I stop recording. But for you guys, we're going to move on right away. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, here's one that's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have to step to the other side and try to put a dubia down the back here. So let me go ahead and do that now. Grab one here. Yeah, because this is Kakarot, and Kakarot decided to make a little burrow at the very back and the very bottom point of the enclosure. So just takes a little extra work. But yeah, Kakarot is my Tapanakis gigas. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get better on all the Latin names. Yeah, just kind of been pretty up there in my favorites list. As you guys can tell, a lot of my favorites are my arboreals. But great feeding response, really cool, beautiful pattern on the carapace there. With the like gray and the black and the orange. I love the extra hairy back legs. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can kind of see the claw there, the foot, if you would. Is just like a bright orange color, so it looks like they have their little nails painted. Hopefully in the future, I'll get a nice macro lens and I can get some some shots of some tarantula toes. Come on, Kakarot. What's crazy is how big Kakarot's abdomen is. Kakarot's only eaten once since last mole. I mean, it was a dubia about the same size as the one I put in, but still got a big butt. This is one thing I hate about dubia, is that they are so good at standing still. And playing the waiting game. Sometimes tarantulas will give up. Sometimes I give up. I stop watching, stop recording, because it's just like, oh my god, it's taking forever. Pretty sure Kakarot knows. Getting ready to grab it, I think. Yep. Yep, there we go. And the battle ensues. Holy crap, and what a battle it is. It's one strong dubia. Thud. Did you hear that? I feel like I need some battle music. Thud. Really making Kakarot work for this one. Well, we all know how this ends. So, before my batteries, my lights, and my camera run out, unfortunately we're going to have to move on. So yeah, that was Kakarot. T. gigas. Orange tree spider. Alright, this is the enclosure for Inka. Inka is my Grammastola Pultrapes. She might not be hungry, but we're going to try anyway, because I want to get more of her on video. Haven't gotten a lot of her recently, so we're going to try. No, she's still hungry. Another one that I'm looking for a boyfriend for. So, if you have a mature male that you would want Miss Inka to meet, let me know for sure. Because I would definitely like to breed her, and I think she will definitely be ready after this next molt. And back away slowly. She's going to be spinning and butt around, dropping some web. She's a dancer. While she does that, we'll just fill this water dish. Alright, we're going to try to feed some juvies here. This is the enclosure for Smog. Smog is my Psalmopoeus Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus, I think is the best way to say that. So we're gonna grab some tiny crickets. I got 2 of them here. Pop open this side and hopefully be able to see some of them get taken down. We're just gonna pop open. Alright, we got our cricket guys in there. So let's see what happens when they get over by the danger zone here. This guy's been pretty cool. Fast grower, very leggy. Now we're seeing some movement. Let's see if I can move this without spooking it too much. But yeah, like I said, it's been a super fast grower. Hopefully that's not indicative of this being a male. But time will tell. Seems like this species is just pretty leggy anyway, so might not mean anything. Okay, well, Smog definitely knows that there's food in there. Let's see if some of these crickets. You can see with it being a juvenile, it has that Christmas tree pattern on the abdomen. Kind of wish there was an adult that had those, but to my knowledge, I don't think any of them keep it. Which is unfortunate, because I quite like it. The Pamphobedia species also get that same Christmas tree pattern, and they lose it as well. Let's see if we can... Just like that. Now we're going to get a little dance. And back into the tube. That was fast. Okay, well that was Smoke. Psalmopoeus Ecclesiasticus. We will move on. Alright. The next little Psalmopoeus is the Psalmopoeus reduntus. This one is named Osa. Excuse my hand. Osa's a little bit bigger than the last one. but is a great hunter, which I'm sure we'll see really fast here. Just like that. Let's see what happens when I drop another one. Took both. Tends to go after the water too. Not this time though. Alright. But yeah, that was, whoops, see, went after that water drop. Greedy little one. There you get a good look. Kind of like a dark brown, kind of a little bit of a gold color. Not the best light. There you go. It's got kind of a gold to it right now. I think Ghost is trying to figure out how to have a drink and eat the crickets. Nope, just gonna web up over the water. Alright, well, we will leave Osa to that meal and move on to the next. Alright, that's all the feedings that I had for this week. I just wanted to take a moment to try to show you guys my new acquisitions from this most recent reptile show that I went to. This I'm very excited about because I've wanted one for a very long time. I'm going to try to show it off before it runs away. This is a Harpactira pulchripes. It's also known as the golden blue-leg baboon. I'm very excited because I've wanted one of these for a long time. I think it's in pre-molt. But I have decided to name this one Zeph, C-E-F. Just the colors kind of reminded me of something from a Die Antwoord music video. So, yeah, I have a tarantula named after Die Antwoord. So, yeah, very excited to have this one. Can't wait to see it get older. The next one that I picked up, let's see if we can get a good look at it. It's very tiny, so it's hard. Hard to back up. There we go. Now it's kind of starting to focus. This little one it is in a Viculora species Peru purple. Excited to have this little one. Always excited to get Avix. I think they're awesome. Gotta remember what we've decided. We decided to name this one Nebula. After the actual nebula, but also after the Marvel character from Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, that little one is about the size of the tip of my finger. Not very big at all, but excited to watch it grow. And then the last of my recent pickups is I got, see if we can even get a shot of this one. This one's tiny. Okay, you can see the little tiny bud. Very, very tiny. This is a really tiny baby Brachypelma auratum, also known as the Mexican flame knee, which we have decided to name Ifrit. So that is little Ifrit. That lid back on. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I did want to give a couple updates. Update number 1 is that Pixel, if you remember, Pixel was my Carabiner versicolor I sent out to a friend. After mating with one female here in the city, I sent Pixel to a friend in the Pacific Northwest, and Pixel survived and bred again, and about 2.5 weeks ago we were surprised with this. So yeah, Pixel's gonna be a daddy, even though Pixel's not doing so well, coming toward the end of that mature male life, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm glad he was able to do what he did, and hopefully here in about another 2 weeks or so we should be able to see some babies. On that note, I also sent off Soul to another friend, and was recently sent this picture. So Soul did not survive his meeting with his lady, but it does look like we might get some progeny out of it, so that's pretty cool. So who knows, I might have some Carabiner versicolors and some Salmopoeus erminia slings here in the near future. Maybe could do another giveaway here soon. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys want to see more pictures of tarantulas, make sure to follow my Instagram. It's linked down below. Also, the Tarantula Chat Discord channel. Come chat at me. Come share your pictures, videos, memes, what have you. We also do events sometimes, so I think we're going to have another movie night coming up soon where we watch a movie together. We've only done that once, and it was a spider-related movie, but might not always be. So, but yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.